Well, good morning. There goes my phone. How is everybody doing today? Good morning, Bart. B
Hold
Art.
on 1 second.
How's everybody doing? Miss B Art. How's everybody's Friday?
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning,
Happy
MJ.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Are my comments working? Let's see. let's
Hmm.
let's check the comments.
More
How
like
is everyone?
Friday the 13th.
What?
I said it's more like Friday the 13th.
Oh, I'm like, no, it's not. It's only the 7th.
You know what disappeared is how many people. Like, can you see
I see
chat
two
and how
eyes.
many?
Mine says I have two eyes on mine, like the little eyeball.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how usually it'll tell you how many are in the room?
Good morning, Mr. Hooker.
Hola, hola.
Can you hear the echo?
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Oh, whatever. We'll deal with it, right?
We're having technical difficulties again.
Yeah, I don't know
I
why.
don't think the internet gods want us on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, good evening. Yes, good evening. I might have to turn it off and just use my computer.
I'm going to mute while I'm chewing for a minute. a minute. A
A
minute.
minute. A minute. So, how's your morning going, MJ?
Not too bad. Not too bad. A little
How's your
on the
weather?
slow side.
How's the
MJ, how are your eyebrows?
They're growing.
They're growing.
They are growing. Not so much of the white, from the tan line is not showing so much.
Oh, God. Hey,
Oh
Crazy. How are
dear.
you? Crazy Mama's in the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
nice. Good
love you,
morning.
crazy. I have food in my mouth, but I love you.
that's very rude to talk with food in your mouth.
Yeah, but if I don't instantly say hi to my girl, then I'm going to get beat up. Okay,
Oh,
bye.
get beat up.
Okay.
You're
I
not
got to
good.
figure out where the chat is.
Yeah, I can't help you because you have an iPhone, right?
That is correct. Oh, no. Now I see the chat. But see, when I look at the chat, then
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the screen.
What screen don't you see?
But that's a me problem.
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah, it's a me problem.
Well, it's just us up on the screen, so and we're just little avatars.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So, are you excited for next week? Monday? So we can deep dive
Oh, Monday. I'm sorry. I was like, what's happening?
on Monday so we can start deep diving. I can't even talk. Into
The Sarah
Sarah
Grace
Grace Patrick's.
case.
Yeah.
Yes, I am excited about that.
Yeah. But I thought before I'm typing one-handed, Art says. Get out of chat.
It's
I
a
think,
crazy story, crazy mama.
yeah. I started watching those videos. I know it is crazy.
We're going to start on the first day of February 20th, 2025.
20th.
That's the day that this homicide occurred.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I'm like the 20th, but never mind. Never mind. It's been a morning.
I don't know, Art. I thought you were going to look that up on Google.
Yeah, you were going to use Google for that. I
Wait a minute. I don't even care if there's food in my mouth. Maybe you should go back and reread that message. I said in that message, here we go, behind the scenes.
Did you take your
Anyway.
vitamin D?
Yeah, just wait a second before I forgot.
Try
Because
to.
I said in that message, is Georgia a death penalty state? I know I could Google it, but I figured I'd ask my friends. And
That is
neither one
true.
of you ever answered me.
Correct.
Because
because I said, I know I can Google it, but I thought I asked my friends. And then they completely ignored me.
Well, here, hold on just a minute. I'll tell you. Give me a minute. Let me Google that. Please hold.
For some reason, I think they do not.
Here we go. Let's look here. Please hold. Does Georgia, or is Georgia death penalty? Sorry, got a large. Yeah.
Forgive us as we know
Yes.
not what we are doing.
Yes. Oh, see. Thank you, Mr. Hat. Yes.
Oh, Mr.
Georgia
Hat.
does have the death penalty.
Mr. Hat for the win.
Yes. Woo woo, Mr. Hat. You win the prize. Not sure what that prize is, but you win it. So no, that'll be fun on Monday to start on that.
Yes,
But-
I've been doing quite a bit already.
Well, and that's what I wanted to talk about too, is because I didn't come here or I didn't come to YouTube to deep dive into cases and stuff like that. And I guess I have questions because I know the two of you have. And I have questions, what is right? What's wrong? How far do you dig? What should be talked about?
Where are the boundaries? What should our boundaries be? Like obviously we
Like
all
my
watch
thumb- Yeah, like my thumbnail says, where do you draw the line?
right.
And, thinking about that yesterday, and then after what I saw happen last night, early this morning, it makes me wonder if that's even what I want to do. But I think you two ladies, talked me into that's,
It's our fault.
we're not doing it the way the Crama channels are going to be doing it.
Mhm.
Well, I think there's the true crime community, and then there is the Crama community.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once you identify yourself strictly like as a true crime community, then that's what you should be sticking on. And that's basically facts only.
But
You shouldn't.
facts,
Just like Crazy said, everything shouldn't be brought public. Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
And you can't come here thinking you're gonna you have to set your boundaries, I guess, is the key to it, because we're not coming here to solve a crime. You know what I mean? We're coming here to discuss.
Correct. We're following a case, an active case
Mm-hmm.
that is fairly
And
new in all reality.
Right, and I think Kursuma's just torn on look at these creators that have the victims on the line or have somebody from the area on the panel, and where should us as a true crime community draw our lines? Because then you take a right to the Crama, and the Crama communities are using these cases
Mm-hmm.
to
As
gain
entertainment.
notoriety for themselves.
Right. Like Mr. Hat said, for clicks and views and just
Yeah.
speculate. Well, and it goes back to, I'll just say, because with me coming in with Kylie Rodney going on, I mean, I was doxxed,
Mhm. Right, me too. I was like, how am I even involved in any of this?
Too
Why is
many
my
lines
name on
were
a
crossed
screen?
in the Kylie Rodney case.
Mm-hmm.
But too many lines were crossed in the Dre McCrae case.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's everywhere you look. Like I
Too
said,
many lines are crossed in the Sebastian Rogers case.
exactly. Yep.
Well, right. So here we are. We try to come up with a topic. We choose a new case, and we're trying to figure out our own boundaries. And we decide we're going to have this conversation. And overnight, two creators that are supposed to be friends got backstabbed by one to out some information that should have never been made public. And now it's a huge topic of
On the streets.
on the streets. And you're talking about it's missing child's case.
Hey, girls.
Hi, Crazy. How are
Yes,
you?
crazy. Come save the day. I'm going to finish my burger real quick.
Well,
I
like
was
I
he,
just
think
going to
Mr. Hat is
say,
on stage too.
no,
Oh no! I
no,
read that
yeah,
wrong.
he said best example would be that Truth and
oh my
Transparency, where
gosh.
she milked the Chris Watts case for everything she could, then switched to Idaho 4. She got taken to court multiple times and lost all.
Yep.
Now, I had heard, excuse me.
I was around during those days. I
Well,
actually can't stand that one right there, who he mentioned.
Wasn't she in our community at one point?
No, no. She's
Not at
from the,
all.
she's actually,
She did
she's
cover it
from the
though.
Chris, she's from the Chris Watts case. Like she was all about that. She did all kinds of videos about Shanann. She was horrible. That's one case that I deep dive. Like
Ooh, crazy's got a
I have a
notebook.
She
binder on
got a
that shit.
file.
Yeah.
well,
I
let
have
me ask.
all the clips that she deleted about making fun of Shanann Watts, all that. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Was Jay's for Justice part of that as well?
Oh God.
Every day with
That's
Jay?
what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not who
No,
I'm
Oh.
this is
talking about. I'm talking about Lana.
Lana Oriana, Annie.
Uh
Who
huh.
is that?
Oh.
Is she the
Truth
woman
and
that has the eye?
No, that's
no,
Sandy.
she's I'll actually
Truth and
privately remind me.
transparency.
I'll tell you exactly who she is. Like I have
Okay.
all the shit on her. Like she even went to court. Like he said, I know the girl that she was in court with. Like I know her well. We talked behind the scenes. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Jay, she was. Oh, that's a crazy situation.
Well,
Yeah.
I had heard, and I mean, it could be rumor, but I heard that she thought that Chris Watts was innocent, and she was one that was trying to get him out of, or get
Yes.
money for him for an attorney.
She flew. She was with, right. Her and Lana teamed
Yes.
up there for a while. I got what you're saying now. Yes, they did. Yep.
Did you catch what's going on today with the whole Granny and Jay and Elevated
I
Truth and
don't
all that?
watch the BJ stuff. I don't watch all that because that is the Crama side of YouTube. I don't
No,
watch
Well,
but
that
what
shit.
happened was so I'll give you a scenario, right? Let's say me and you are having a conversation behind the scenes and I tell you something.
Oh God,
I
I already know.
told you something. You're supposed to keep it in confidence, but
Hmm.
you took it upon yourself to go under an alt and go into another channel and speak about exactly what you and I spoke of that wasn't out on the streets.
and
Oh
shouldn't have been
shit.
out on the streets.
Who's doing that? Which one's doing that?
Well,
Or getting accused of it? Let me just say that.
Jay is for Justice actually did that.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
and she
granny.
and well, right, Granny.
she done it to Granny?
What
Mm-hmm.
what had happened was when Sebastian Rogers first went missing. You know how you guys, I don't want to say you guys and put everybody together, how the true crime community or whatever, they get together and you guys talk in the background, what do you think could have happened? What do you think, and like you said, some things should not be put out in the open. Some things that you talk about should just stay right there.
Right.
Well, Elevated Truth, who's a creator, spoke with Granny's watching in confidence and
Hmm.
said something to her based off of but based off of
His
what happened to him in the
experiences
past.
in life. So he was theorizing with his own experiences in life and theorizing it into the Sebastian Rogers case.
Right, because
Gotcha.
he yeah, as I stumble. I'm so sorry I stumble. I'll
No,
get better, I
you're good.
promise.
It's just where I guess I've been away from that
Yeah.
side. I used to be all up in it and know, but yeah,
Mhm.
I'm clueless right
Well,
now.
I'm just going to say what it is because Elevated Truth hasn't he doesn't hide it. He's talked about it. When he was younger, he was SA'd as a child,
Mm.
okay?
Oh,
So when this happened with Sebastian, it kind of brought that up with what happened to him. So he's like, well, what if that happened with Sebastian?
mm.
Him and Granny were talking
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
It was like a
Hmm.
scenario.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
Hypothetical.
Theorizing.
Gotcha.
theorizing. There we go.
Behind the scenes, which all should be okay to some level
It
of a
should be
degree.
left there because it's you
Yes,
can't handle a case like that's disrespectful to the victim when you
Mhm.
do
exactly.
that online because it's all gonna it's forever you all like that's the problem I've had with a lot of the true crime creators. They bring all this shit to light and
Yep.
somebody's going to be affected from that family member. Like you're putting this bullshit out there that can't be taken back. Once it's
Yeah.
said, you can't unsay it.
Right.
So it's disrespectful to handle cases that way. It's just nasty. It's
Number one,
nasty.
especially when you're handling a case where the parents are on the platforms,
Correct. And most of
which
the
is
time, somebody in that family is lurking and watching this
hmm
shit. So even that, think about the younger, like if they have siblings or
yeah.
something like that, just like Callie Rodney, like her brother,
Yeah.
always felt bad with certain things
I
they would
always
say
think of
online.
him.
Yes, because
He's
he's
going to
gonna
see it.
correct, and that really bothers me. Like people have no respect, no shame when it
No
comes to covering
boundaries.
these. Right, they cross way too many lines.
Hmm. Well, I have video that kind of explains what happened.
Well, you got to fast forward to now and
Okay,
explain where.
sorry, I just whew,
No, it's good,
Right.
but you got to understand before she goes forward.
okay.
So right. So
So,
what?
Open discussion.
Right. So what happened was this conversation that Granny and Elevated Truth had was a year and a half ago. Okay. So you
Hmm.
got to keep that in mind.
Okay,
This past week, Elevated Truth had gone live and was talking about scenarios with the Sebastian Rogers case. Now, Chris Proudfoot, who is Sebastian's stepdad, he's been a
right.
part of, kind of in with the grannies watching he's really close
the
with
Crama.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
close with Kuminati. They live in the same town. She went in, she was searching for Sebastian and they just got, they got close. So Chris is, hopped up on panels once in a while and stuff. So he's well aware of all these people. Um, Elevated had gone live going over theories about what could have happened to Sebastian because he's obviously still missing.
Hmm.
A troll had come into his chat and was asking Elevated Truth, well, why did you think, oh God, I hate saying it.
Yeah, they wanted
I
the
got you.
suggestion.
Why
Well, the
why are you
suggestion
thinking
was
like
is
that?
that somebody was pregnant. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Was pregnant by Sebastian. Why did you
what
think
the
that?
fuck? That was
Okay.
said.
That's what
No,
I said.
no,
That's
I
Yeah.
what
know,
I
but hold
said.
on. But once again, it was a conversation that was had a year and a half prior when Sebastian first went missing, before anybody really knew, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously, somebody behind the scenes
Mm-hmm.
got wind of that scenario and then went into his chat and said,
Oh, God. Under
"How
a
did
troll
you?
account.
What makes you think
Yes.
that Katie was pregnant or something like
Right.
that?" You know what I mean?
Yes. But
And
under a troll account, correct?
yes.
Yeah. But the
Okay.
troll account was Jay for Justice.
And it
For
ended up being,
sure.
yes.
She admitted it last night. But
Yes.
here's the thing,
What
like
the fuck?
Granny spoke to Jay about it as a friend, as a conversation,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then Jay took it and put it out in a chat
See, that's
under a troll
slimy.
account
A year and a half later.
Yeah,
a year and a
that's
half later.
slimy. And it's happened before with that one right there. Like
That's
that's
like a
just
Larissa thing, right? Like you pull out
yeah.
shit that you've known about for a
Yeah.
long time until you need it. Or
That is
like,
God. People see that's that's it makes me sick to my stomach, like
Hmm.
literally, when it
yeah.
comes to covering cases and they do this shit. Because again, there's real victims getting
Yeah.
affected, like by everything you fucking say on here.
So now Kursuma can show you like what Chris Proudfoot went up and he spoke about it. He spoke,
Mm.
Last
Right.
night.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What I'll do
Wow.
is I'll play the part where, because Queen Bee went live and it was Queen, Illuminati, Granny's watching, and Elevated Truth on the panel. And they were talking about what had happened because it just
Okay.
happened a couple of days ago where Jay went in and did this.
Yeah.
So I will play that portion of
Okay.
it. The first part, the little first snippet is Elevated Truth kind of explaining why he said what he said a year and a
Hmm.
half ago. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So here we go. Let me know if you can hear it or not.
Fair use, fair use.
Oh yeah, here, hold on a minute. Let me put that banner up.
This is
Cool.
this is where we're like, what boundaries do we set? Should we even dip our toes in? I'm not into the deep diving, but can we talk about it? And
Well, and that's right, and that's where I
Yeah.
wanted to start
You
with
can review
this,
it.
because
Educational purposes only.
yeah, this isn't what I want this channel to be.
Yeah.
What I'm about to show you.
Gotcha.
Okay, so here we go.
I think that I need the people to understand the context of the conversation now that it's out here, because it wasn't from some disgusting
sick thing.
position.
No, and honestly, it was a position of experience that you had. And, I mean, I don't know how much further you want me to go, but it
No, I
wasn't
just
this
wanted
big
it to be understood. It wasn't out of some type of disgusting thought. It was
No.
So that was Elevated Truth's reason for talking the way he did. It wasn't for some sick thing, going through his head or whatever. It was based off of what he went through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'll play where they brought Granny in. I don't have anything up on the screen. I'm just playing the audio.
Right. I got you.
I think.
She's the J up with us.
Hey, I don't know exactly what's going on. All I know, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All I know is what Granny texted me. So I supposedly trolled with your ex as an alt. That is not true. 150 fucking % not true. I never made an alt with your ex's name clue ever.
Initially, they thought that the picture on the alt account was Cluminati's ex-husband, who is in prison for essaying somebody.
Gosh. Okay.
Now,
Whoa.
would you rather have me show the screen so you can see the people?
No, because actually, they can't copyright, or you're good playing it like this, just with the audio, one or the
Okay.
other.
Okay, I wasn't
here's
sure.
one of my thoughts on that before you go any further is why, like, as a viewer, I'm looking at it at both perspectives. As a viewer, why the hell do I know? Why do you know that stuff? And like, why do
Correct.
you know about him, and why do you know that that's his ex and he's in prison for this? Why are
People
people
share
telling
too
people
much.
shit about themselves when they don't even know who these people really are?
Mhm,
Right.
exactly.
Okay, continue.
They get off on this art, sharing and spreading gossip and shit.
Well,
The
that's
tea.
the gossip that starts the drama, and everybody
this
lose
is
sight of what
helping
they were even all about to begin with.
And this is
Right.
helping Sebastian Howe or
It's
Shane
not.
Is it?
It's
Howe
affecting.
or
It hasn't for a very long time.
They turn these cases into shit shows, and then it's no longer about the victim. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
and
why
it's
you
kind
have
of
to
like
go.
impeding investigations. I mean,
Mhm.
Well, look at the new case. It's affecting it.
yes.
Like what people think and what they put out here. Like it's all becomes a part of the case. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, like, I know we can't talk about it till Monday, but like with that case, are there really people committing crimes and then coming to social media to steer the narratives?
Right. Right there.
Possibility.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on, Kursuma.
Okay.
Is it the name too, Drew?
I don't know what the name is. You have to pull it back up.
No, I have an old alt from back in the day that has Cam from Cam and Allie as the picture. I never made an alt with your ex's name ever, nor would I.
I don't think she was saying it. No, I don't think anybody had said that it was his name. It was his picture.
Or his picture. I'm sorry, his name or photo.
That's okay.
I never made either.
Were you
Ever.
trolling in a church chat the other night with it?
No, ma'am. I trolled in truth. I didn't. If you want to call it trolling, I was under an alt and asked a question.
No, I'm sorry. She's been on this platform long enough to know she was trolling. You go in
Correct.
under an alt, you're trolling.
Yeah.
And did she say it yet, or probably not? She
Probably
had
not.
no idea how it would affect anybody.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
Yes, I did. But it was not anybody's name or
That's
anybody's photo.
picture
It was
of
a picture
Cam.
of a marshmallow.
That is
Yeah.
Cam.
It's
It's
Cam.
Cam.
Alley crack
And it
pipe.
says Scamming Alley cracking pipes. That is not Clue's.
So that's the picture though that was the ex picture. Or
I
not
won't
the
show the
ex
picture.
That's the ex picture.
I changed the picture after that to the marshmallow of BJ Marshmallow.
He kind of looks like Mr. Sock.
Ex's picture. I would never fucking do that.
So what was your reasoning
So
for coming
the
in?
reasoning that I came in and asked you that question was because you were having a live about Sebastian. I came in, right? And I didn't think this was a big, huge secret, truth, because I also had this conversation with Chris. So I didn't think it was some big, huge hush.
You had what conversation with Chris?
With what you suspected.
So here's
so it
the
wasn't
account that says Cam and Ali crack with trip. Stop tripping. I gave complete context. This is Marshmallow, by the way. Truth. Thought it was possible.
Can
they
you
were in
pause?
a relationship. So that was the
Makes you want to go out and get in a fight.
So, as a true crime creator, trying to bring awareness to a missing child, you thought it was okay to suggest to his stepfather that his wife was sleeping with him?
Right. It's all about spinning the narrative. Like, that's the thing, is the victims are the ones that get lost with the in the shit
Like,
show. Unfortunately, it's no longer
anybody
about the
who has that kind of forethought should not ever help.
It's all about money and clicks and views. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's AI characters they can use these days if they want to do this kind of crap, because how dare you think that it's okay for you to contact Chris and say, hey, we were just trying to figure out what might have happened to your kid.
Well,
What do you think about this?
well, actually, it comes up later on in this, and
Okay,
that
go
the
ahead.
way that that's okay. You get upset. The way the way the conversation was had was that Truth or Elevated Truth did tell Chris, "Hey, I was talking to Granny, and based off
Yeah,
of what happened
exactly,
to me
Missy.
as a child, I said this. I'm going to be honest with you, and I said this." So Truth came
I
out.
don't agree with that though. They
No,
shouldn't be reaching out and talking to the family members.
Yeah,
Like,
and there
that's
shouldn't be
bullshit.
something online.
but hold on.
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
comes up. I'm sorry, but it comes up later on. Chris is the one who's reaching out to these content creators.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Right.
That happens a lot too.
Facts are important.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Details matter. Yep.
Details
Mhm.
matter. I know, but okay, I'll keep going. But anyways, you can just hear Jay how she's just kind of trying to dodge everything.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, and if anybody's wondering why I'm B Art, is I am Kursuma's version of B Tim.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
The art.
I just had to tell you in case you were wondering, and don't call me Bart.
Oh my.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Here we go.
one comment that was made with that account or whatever.
Yep, 2 different accounts.
And then hold on, the one you're talking about now, the Marshmallow one she's talking about, who is this
Yeah.
other one, right? Hold on. let me
Yep.
grab it.
It's the other account. It's 2 different accounts. Because what happened is we
This
blocked
one
that
here.
account.
Okay, so I use alts. I did that, but I did not make anything with Clues X.
But
You know
why?
what? If anybody else hasn't used alts,
We've established that the Clues X thing is just a
Right.
misunderstanding of the.
right, and I had a question. I wanted to know why he thought that about Sebastian. You think I'm going to go in there under my name and ask him that? No.
Why? But you knew that I'd never come online about it, and I only talked to your.
Okay, why don't you just ask him? You talk to him all the time. They're on panels
Correct.
together.
That's
Well, it was
telling.
always our thing behind the scenes. If you have a problem with somebody, you
Mhm.
go behind the scenes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
know.
not being shitty and shady. There's reasons for that. Shit,
Yep.
everything doesn't need to be made public is the thing.
Right.
Okay.
Friend about it, so then it put all the heat on her.
Yeah, because I think it's fucking weird, truth. So there you
But
go.
she
That's
doesn't.
the truth.
But
If
she
you want to
doesn't.
know the truth, that's why I did it.
But she
Period.
doesn't think it's weird. You yelling at me doesn't somehow
I think
make it better.
because I have another stream going. I came over
Okay,
here
I
because
don't care about
took
your
an
other
alt
stream.
with Clues X. I wanted to make that.
That's all you care about.
And
You
if
don't care
I'm
about the
here for
fuck shit you
having
did
an
to
alt
me.
and asking questions,
Wow.
so be it.
Wow.
It's giving me the feeling to want to jump in and fight.
I know. I know. It's crazy.
And I don't even know what I would be fighting for.
Mm-hmm. Now, Granny, this whole time is saying she knew nothing about it. Okay.
Mhm.
Which, I don't know if she did or not. But
So
what's
crazy.
special-
Going back to our scenario, if that happened and you knew that you and I were the one that had the conversation, are you, I don't know.
I'm going to automatically know where it came from.
Exactly. And I have a hard time believing that if they're that close, that Granny did not know that
Right.
Jay was going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, and then at the beginning of it too, where Granny had said, you know, she agreed with Truth that, you know, it was coming from a place of, you know, an internal, oh, never mind. I thought somebody was pulling in. It's something personal that happened to him when he was younger. But then once Jay starts saying, I thought it was weird, I thought it was weird, then Granny pipes in and agrees with him.
That is wow.
I mean, and to be fair, I do
It is
think
what it
it's a bit weird. The whole idea behind it, if that's an option that was taking place, it is fucking weird. And we all know it's weird, which is why we never put it on social media.
So right there, you know, Granny's kind of backtracking, but it is what it is. That's just something they're going to have to freaking deal with, right?
What's up, Chris?
You know what I mean?
Well,
What's going on?
it is what it is.
Okay, now I want you guys. Chris says something really, really important here. And I think if anybody takes anything away from this, this is what we need to take away.
Screen in my living room right now.
Nope, hold on. I went too far.
Can I step in for a minute?
Please do.
So the statement that's up on the screen in my living room right now. You just took it down. Put it back up.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly, Lady V.
I have had a discussion with every single one of you offline, privately, and I will openly admit it. I am not ashamed. We have had discussions. We have talked about certain things. And it was done for the respect for you guys to understand what's been going on behind the scenes. So instead of sitting here blasting me and Katie on all of your shows that you did in the beginning, and yes, a lot of you have apologized, and we are very grateful for that because that's all we asked for. And for the stuff to stop, that's what we asked for. The other side of the coin.
So right there, you know how he said that he did reach out and talk to every one of the content creators, but
Hold on. I missed the part where he said he's the one that reached out. I heard that he's had private conversations with them.
Yeah, he did. He reached out to them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, he reached out to them. I'm going to put it back to regular speed. But the reason for reaching out is because of all the lies that were being spread and all the rumors.
Mm-hmm. Right.
For him to have to do that is crazy.
Yeah.
Which you can see that angle too. Like even if you
I would.
take the case out of it, when you
Yeah.
come to this platform thinking that you're going to go to somebody that's going to help you,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you know, just like us, like I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I hopped into a
Right.
chat. You know what I mean? Like I think, so there's got to be some give there, I guess. But
Well, I would try to correct the lies. I would.
Right.
So I would be the same.
Exactly. Well, like even with our friend, you know, when everybody's like, oh, you should go away, you should go away. I'm like, listen, if I woke up the next morning and saw something like that, my ass would want to be calling it out,
Yeah.
you know, so you can understand that for sure.
Yep.
On all of your shows that you did in the beginning, and yes, a lot of you have apologized, and we are very grateful for that because that's all we asked for. And for the stuff to stop, that's what we asked for. The other side of the coin, Seth Rogers and his fucking stupid fucks, yes, I'm going to say it that way, are all out there playing their stupid ass fucking games. You guys are better than this, and you know better. Now put yourselves in our shoes. What if something like this happened to your family and people go out there and they start blasting you on the fucking internet? You tell me how you feel. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm upset, and it feels very disrespectful.
I'm sorry, Chris. I never meant to disrespect you.
Then she should have thought about that before she made that troll account.
Or how about your friendship with GW?
With Granny,
Yeah.
right. She betrayed
she fucked
so many
up
people.
twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not only did she hurt her friends, she hurt a family that's missing their
You
child.
can completely feel how he's feeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
When he states that. But see, victims and victims' family, they try to tell the media, like, please stop.
Yes.
Remember Kylie Rodney?
Yeah.
You know, there's honor in silence. I know people take that all wrong.
Tristan Bailey, same thing. Her dad.
Yep.
Like, please just chill.
Yep.
But no, they continue to attack the family.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a creator I used to help do. This is when I got into the Chris Watts. And we always tried, like I said, everybody screws up, of course. But we always tried to be mindful of what we put out. Like when we done deep dives, even on people, we done it behind the scenes. We didn't bring it to light. We never did any of that. And it wasn't, like Art said earlier, it wasn't about shit, solving the case. Of course it wasn't about that. It's just something that we were interested in. We were doing deep dives, but that's the problem is they no compassion. People does not give a fuck about other people's feelings and what it's going to do to them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you can't unsay shit online. It's online forever.
Yeah.
Well, that goes to our conversation we had before. Like this community has a lot of empaths that have empathy, but compare that to sympathy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we need to be more sympathetic.
Correct. This is why I had to take a step back from true crime. I still go into alleys where I'm odd, but not often because I just it got disgusting. That case with Sebastian, I couldn't do it. It was a shit show from the start. Them attacking each other, just like the Summer Wells. Like I couldn't do it because it's no longer about the damn victims. Like I said, like people are crazy.
Sick.
There's like I said, that's why boundaries and just telling yourself you're not here to solve it. You can discuss it. You can discuss it with kid gloves, but you go to that community and these guys are talking about each other's looks, their where they live and what they like and to me I'm like, why would I ever go to you for help? Because the first thing you're gonna do is talk about where I live and talk about how my hair is and talk about this and be so petty.
Mm-hmm.
And God forbid, end up getting sued.
Right.
Right. Just like
and then
Mr.
collect
Hat
money.
brought up.
And then collect money. Collect money. Well, if you're going to be a big badass true crime creator, you should already have an attorney on hand.
Yeah.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you should
nobody should be paying you your attorney fees. Is anybody going to pay yours?
Right.
And it's like keeping a well-oiled motor or wheel, right? Like if they're making that much money, then they should be donating it to the missing children's fund or do something that's going to put back into your purpose.
Give back, right.
And if you want the crama and drama, like I said, make up an AI character or start to do all your Discord stuff and all your F shit somewhere else, but leave these kids and these cases out of it.
Right. If you're going to be drama, be that. Like, it is what it is, but don't handle true crime then. I agree.
I think
I would never judge you, Cece, but I will judge your crocheting skills.
I think I dropped the link to Queen Bee's live, which is what that came off of.
Yeah.
I think I did. If I did it right, who knows?
It's just sad because people come to this platform for so many different reasons, but this is exhausting, this kind of stuff. I like to come and laugh and joke around a little bit and maybe talk some cases, but I'm not looking to solve a crime. I'm not looking to hurt anybody's feelings. Like, there's got to be better things to do with your time. Like, do they wake up going, oh my God, what are we going to say about Brittany today?
And spend 8 hours.
Apparently, Jay for Justice woke up and said, well, I'm going to let a little secret out that my friend told me. Like, why?
That happens a lot in that community. And just like the BJ thing, she is a piece of shit. Just saying. She really is.
BJ or oh, yeah.
BJ. But that is what it is too. But damn, again, if you're going to be about drama, be about the drama. Okay, it is what it is, but don't cover don't bring it in with the true crime case that you're covering. And they do every time.
Yeah, I don't know what the motive was behind Jay doing this other than just spite.
Nasty. She's a nasty person, apparently,
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah,
here.
but why? You know, but why?
Right.
She was happy today when they woke up and they were all talking about Jay.
Yeah.
I said, so was Lauren.
I think they wake up and like, who can I fuck with today? That's the first thing on their
Yeah.
mind. Like, whose life can I fuck up today?
Mhm.
Do they even go to sleep?
But here's the thing, crazy. Granny's not even upset.
That's weird, to be honest. That one, that
Exactly.
part
That
of it is weird. Because I'd be, if that was you and I, for instance, I'll just use, I'd be,
yeah.
holy shit, like, I'd be done with
She
your ass.
done me wrong, right? Like
Yes.
how
Done you with your ass.
Well, and that's what I love about this group. You know,
Mhm.
how long have we known each other? And we've never been into it. Like when we've had an issue, like Art said earlier, we go behind the scenes and bring, but we've not even really had those. That's
No.
the
right.
difference. Like,
Mm-mm.
hmm That's
Only
why
one.
they're afraid of the piggies.
oink oink.
We got 4 little piggies.
Okay,
Yeah,
go.
there's four
No, you
now.
guys can be the piggies.
Oh, no. You got to be
You
part of
can be the runt.
it.
Oh my.
I
The
love you,
young-
I was
MJ.
gonna say, did you just say that out loud?
Okay, here we go.
Wife
Those
doesn't.
are fighting words.
Yeah.
You're much taller than me. I fold.
You fold?
You would.
Yeah, you would be the runt
No,
for
actually
11 or
MJ
whatever.
folds.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, everybody has the right to have the questions because she was the last one with Sebastian. I completely understand that Katie has made that exact statement. But for this fuck shit to be on the screen and be out here over a year and a half fucking later,
I should have had beeps. Sorry.
that's stupid, reckless, and complete, utter, just, God, it's the most disrespectful thing. And it's not
Holy
just for
cow.
Jay, it's for the rest of them all out there that are spreading stupid shit. Be very
You're right.
careful on these streets because what you don't understand is every single one of you are a public figure.
Oh, well, believe me, I understand, Chris.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
well,
never
yes,
fucking lost.
I will apologize. Yes, Granny, you do understand it. Jay has understood it. She's been in a lawsuit before.
You're right.
Yes, Granny, you
Right.
are. I'm sorry, Queen, you have been too.
You hear Queen. She just got out of that one with Bullhorn Betty. Okay, sorry.
Chris said laugh. Like,
But I just don't understand why would you? I don't understand why go in under an alt and write that, Jay. Why not just go in there and talk?
I
to
don't
her?
know. You know what,
And that
Queen?
over a
You know
year and a
what,
half
Queen?
later.
I honestly, I didn't even think of the outcome it was going to have like this. I was not definitely poking victims to try to cause drama. That's not why I said it. I literally.
She has 116,000 subscribers on her true crime channel. How could she not think about that?
Exactly. That's
She
kind of
knows
like
exactly what she's doing.
exactly. I didn't think first of all, you didn't think about your best friend that you were just about to out. And then second of all, you didn't think that that was going to cause a problem with Truth when he knows that he only had that conversation with a couple of people.
Yeah. But even
Ew.
with Chris saying he's had conversations with each one of those creators, which means he's had conversations with Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay just took that and basically wiped her ass with it.
These
and said,
people
"No."
are so vulnerable. This is like the worst time in their lives and they're so vulnerable and all they want is help. If they knew all the fuck shit that went on behind the scenes
Oh yeah, they don't
before
realize.
entering,
Yeah, they don't realize what they're getting themselves into. That's the sad thing about it.
Well, at what point are these, creators held accountable then? When do their subscribers say, okay, enough is enough?
Right, because it's up to us. That's the problem right there. You
That's
just
the
nailed it.
yep. That's the
We
problem.
are not we, because I don't do it
Responsible
anymore.
for
But
our own exit.
yes,
and
it's
where you put your
enablers.
money and where you put your money fuels the fires.
So it's up to the subs as well. Like they're
Yeah.
just as guilty because they're enabling this bad behavior by supporting.
Yeah,
The
Johnson actually said that the other day, and
You say
like,
enabling, I say instigating.
That too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, you can send somebody $20 and they'll hop in the shower for you. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh my.
I,
I'm gonna hit play.
Literally, I'm not a
I
fan
guess
of
I'm just trying to figure out what triggered it. Was they talking about Sebastian? Was this
They
a
were talking
conversation
about Sebastian. Yes, they were doing a live on theories about Sebastian. And I really wanted to know. I wanted to know why he thought that. And you're right. It was fucking wrong. I should have never brought it to his chat. I should have never brought it up, and I was wrong.
Well, I'm not going to.
She wasn't wrong. She was irresponsible. She was irresponsible.
I'm going to say everything being brought up. There's
You're
a
right.
time and a place for
You're
certain
right.
things to be said. and
right there.
be put in public eye.
Mhm.
To have a private conversation should never come to light. It should never be out forward for everybody in this world to hear.
Amen.
It's not everybody's business. It's
You're
not.
right.
Can I ask a question? Trish,
Yes,
were you
ma'am.
the one that said that to Betty? Because the time.
No, I've never spoken to Betty. I've literally never spoken to Betty ever.
And for the record, I
that's
don't
what
speak
freaked
to
me out.
BJ either. And I don't know where that came from. But I'm not friendly with BJ. I don't talk to her, nor have I ever spoken to her.
Somehow BJ got somebody messaged BJ with this information. They don't know who did, but that's how that all came out, because Brittany J got a message saying, hey, this is what's being said.
Ever.
I believe that.
But I know, I understand everybody's pissed at me. I understand if you don't trust me. I apologize. I never meant to hurt Chris or Katie.
I'm pissed off at the
That was-
community,
That
not.
wasn't my intention, and it never would be, and I'm sorry.
I'm more pissed off at the community. Yes, it's hurtful for the things that some of y'all have done. I got it.
But the
Look,
community as a
I'm
whole.
not perfect. I'm not. Okay? And I'm not going to sit here and believe to tell you that I am for one damn second. I'm not perfect. But at least you got up here, you owned it, you apologized, you did what you were supposed to do, you've done that. That's great. The only thing that I will go forward with in telling everybody, if anything, those who do this for a living on YouTube, before you go out here and you do this, if it is a job, if it is your primary source of income, treat it like a job.
Amen.
Have some dignity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you couldn't act like this in the real life out there.
Mhm.
You'd be let go the first hour.
They wouldn't act like that in real life, and that's the problem. Is they all got big balls behind the computer.
Yeah.
Paired, make sure what you have is factual, not speculatory.
And that's where we want to concentrate on, is making sure it's factual.
Well, everybody says all the time, facts over feelings, right? But everybody is operating off of feelings over facts.
Mm-hmm.
They're letting their feelings get in the way of what the actual facts are.
Right. Well, they see tree. I keep saying it. They see tree people and run with it.
Babies and buns and run
Babies.
with it.
Yes. Yes.
And keep in mind that the people that you may speak about do have emotions. They do have feelings, and they are humans. As much as I can't fucking stand Seth, he's still Sebastian's father.
That
I
says a
still
lot.
respect that man for the fact that he is Sebastian's father. Doesn't mean I'm going out here on this YouTube or anywhere in social media to sit here and blast certain people. I'm not going to do it.
A lot of people need to learn from that.
Yes, that's a very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Well, it hits
boundary.
me
It's
powerful.
we need boundaries in this true crime community on YouTube. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
But is YouTube also responsible in some way for
No.
allowing?
They should be.
They're not, though. They're not. There's, I can't remember what the act is. There's some act that they're
I guess
not.
that's why they go ahead and let people just strike each other and all that
Yep.
good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Hat, do you remember what it is? I know there's some act or something like that, that that YouTube is protected under.
Right, because they're just giving you the platform. They're not responsible for
Mm-hmm.
us.
Which they should be. I mean, you would
Well, I
think
don't
there
know,
would
you
be
know,
something.
within that Crama community, there's so much reporting, you know? Think about how it overflows the YouTube offices or whatever. Like, but when do you, like, they've got to love the claims from the YouTube community, you know what I mean? The Britney and the Queen thing and everything else. And you're like, there has to be some level of control of it because some people are not mentally stable enough to even be on the platform.
I know. But no, they just take it and they, if there's a dispute, take it to court. Let me know what the courts say, and then we'll think about it.
And it goes to that saying, just because you can doesn't mean you should, for a lot of what is said on these
I gotta mute
streets.
for a minute.
Well, then again, it falls on the people feeding the money to the people, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, look at
There's
the
people who
Ryan F.
don't have
Church.
food this month, but we can send somebody $1,000 in super chats.
What was that?
I said, there's people that aren't going to have food on their table for this month, and we have enough money on these streets to send people $1,000 super chats to talk about somebody's body.
Right.
Or talk about how people
But
don't have a
it's
pot
shame
to
on
piss
them. It's
in.
shame on the person giving the money. If they feel that they want to part with their money for that reason. I had to learn the hard way.
Right, but you've learned, you know what I mean?
I have learned.
It changes everything. I hate money because it changes everything. But God damn it, you want to make an honest dollar, or do you want to? It's no better than the drug dealer, right? Giving out the
Right.
fentanyl or whatever. Like, you don't give a shit. You'd rather make that buck than think about the family that's going to have to bury that person someday and live with all that.
And then when a crisis happens in their home, then they're begging for money. Weird.
Yep. Sorry, that was my shenane.
And what's that other saying is you never want to meet your hero. All these people think, one creator's great and I'm just going to give all my time and money there. Well, what are the 1,000 people today that support Jay thinking, like how much money have you given her? And apparently she has a shady past too already and doing
Yep.
messed up stuff. And like, look at the creators that have made fake guests call their show and pretend they're from the area or like, that's all. Why? How
Yep.
you're not helping. Think about why you're honestly here on this platform. Are you here to help people and help victims and help awareness and do something better? Or are you here to cause shit, drama, and mess with people's mental health?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's an oxymoron, you can't do both.
No.
Ugh, I get mad.
Okay, I'll push play then.
Okay, shut up, Art.
No, you're fine.
I did it
Be
once.
Art.
I apologized. Now, forever, that shit right there that was up there is now forever out there. It will never go away. So as creators, I would suggest a lot more research, a lot more caring into what you put in your shows and how you address it. And be a lot more respectful toward one another. You guys could do so much more with your shows. You could be a lot more productive, a lot more helpful. The true crime community is not true crime, it's true drama and true bullshit.
How many times have I said that there's, if all those people could come together and we could actually do something and help in a positive way?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's pretty sad that this, father, stepfather of a missing child has to
school them on how to handle it correctly.
Yep.
Yep,
Mr.
put it
Hackett
back
is
in check.
It's Sebastian's stepfather.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It's powerful. It's very powerful.
Yep.
But those words are going to get twisted now, I'm sure.
Usually do.
Asking the questions, not putting opinions, asking the questions and getting factual answers. That's true crime. That's the way it was supposed to be. That's the way it should be. Not this is this, and this is this. This is my opinion, allegedly. Fuck all of that. Because it doesn't matter what you put.
I love that.
Of it, allegedly, my opinion, it doesn't matter. In a court of law, that shit don't mean any damn thing. Yes, you have right to freedom of speech, but you also have the right to understand libel, defamation, and slander.
This man needs to have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, he does.
He needs to school a lot of people.
Here goes the question. How do you get to grow a platform honestly and genuinely without the drama?
Well, that's just it. You don't. I mean, you look at some of these other channels that try to do just, regular stuff.
There are a couple of good ones. Like, and
There's a
maybe we
couple
should.
channels out there that there's not that much drama going on. But see, they're not all stuck on one case. If there's no new facts out, then
Yeah,
they
they
pick up
push
another
forward.
case.
Yep.
And then when any more facts come out from the previous case, then they come back to revisit that. They don't get stuck for a year and a half.
Right. Well, the one thing, like with Queen Bee, she will say straight out, I am not a true crime channel. She is not a true crime channel. She is a Crama channel. She calls the bullshit out. She will never say she's a true crime channel.
See, but then again, like I totally get that. She just has an open platform for everybody to go and speak their shit. But when it revolves around a true crime case, you can't put the divide in there. You can't say you're not true crime.
Right. But what I mean is, she doesn't sit down and like.
They do talk about cases.
Oh no, they do. Yes, absolutely,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, but I mean, for her to label herself as a true crime channel, she can't. Like Jay's for Justice. That channel is a true crime channel.
Yeah.
Her Everyday with Jay is more of, I'm not sure what Crama. I don't know. Going after BJ. It's a BJ.
Well, right, and like here's the thing: we're all adults. Should there be Crama? Like there should be no drama. Aren't we all past that?
No, apparently not.
Beano. Isn't that a gas medication, Beano?
Beano. There will be no after.
So that's for farts, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna hit play.
I was gonna tell you a funny, because Beano is funny to me, because I always used to say, Beano, there will be no after. So I always thought you had to take it before you ate.
Okay.
Does not make more sense? Beano, there will be no after. That was their slogan. Well, then how the hell you got to take it after you have gas? You should take it before. There will be no after. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, I'm hitting play.
As creators, you should know so much better on how to do it and doing it very, very well. And you guys could do so much more and be a lot more helpful to families. Yes, I understand that in cases like ours, statistically, everybody looks at statistics. I got it. We've heard that same thing from every entity of the law enforcement involved in Sebastian's case.
Oh my
Statistics,
God.
the book, statistics. We know how it works.
No need to rub it in their
For
faces.
God's sakes, have some compassion.
Yeah, sympathy, not empathy.
It's very hurtful to hear this. It's very hurtful to see it. And yes, I'm not going to sit behind the curtain and tell you or lie to these people out here. Yes, I have talked to creators. And I've also opened it up to everybody who said they wanted to talk. All I've asked is you have a respectful conversation, and I'll have one back. But I'm very brash, and I'm very straightforward.
He's been put through the ringer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have said. In the beginning, I've said it all the way through the end. All the creators can tell you I'm still the same way. The one who had the biggest balls out of them all to come and speak to me was Clue and Cletus. First ones. My story, our story, has never changed. Sebastian's case, right now, as it last stood, came out with the FBI statement. The only way at this point in time, according to the FBI, we're going to find Sebastian is by everybody out there looking. There's no evidence of foul play. There's no nothing. So there shouldn't be any questions about what happened to Sebastian with Katie or anything of that nature. It shouldn't exist anymore. Because I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to hurt some feelings when I say this, nobody is smarter than the TBI, the FBI, the Secret Service, the Sumner County Sheriff's Department, and whatever other agency that was involved in his case. I'm sorry. Y'all might be smart people, but you don't have the experience and you ain't got the education of doing it all. From those years of experience added up is not enough compared to y'all. I'm telling you, take your community back, go back to what you should be doing, ask the right questions, get the factual answers, and make your shows amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
Create yourself some boundaries. Don't fall into the fuck shit. The trash will take itself out, and maybe we can get somewhere and give these people a feeling of they actually have people that are behind them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was the end of it. I'm not playing anymore.
Well, it just makes me so mad. And you talk about how, and then the creator will be like, well, I don't have control. But these are, you're a public figure talking about a case. Of course, everybody watching and that supports you is going to take what you say to heart and believe it and take it and run. Like, how many times did you can say, I don't tell my chat to go into BJ's and attack her, but they just do it. Like that what you say.
You are an influencer.
Yeah.
You influence people by what you say. And the more you pick and prod and talk down about people, the more, everybody in your chat, it's the mob mentality. Everybody's going to jump in on it.
And I'll say this to the effect of, it doesn't matter if it happens to you 100 times or once. It still feels the same. You might get desensitized to it a little bit, but just because you've been through it 100 times does not give any less significance to how that person feels that it happened to once.
Yep, absolutely.
For the record.
For the record.
It's depressing. Like, you come here and you want to help. And that was my feeling in the beginning is, wow, this is pretty cool. All these people that want justice and all these people that want to help.
Mm-hmm.
I
all
didn't
these
know I
people
was going to
kinda
have to
just want
change my
attention.
name and start taking screenshots and watching my back. And now all of a sudden being part of the crime because I'm hanging out here. Like, what?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been accused of being somebody. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nuts.
What is it?
So there does need something to be better. I don't know. It is not me.
It's your cat.
It is not.
Liar.
It's definitely MJ.
Oh man.
Well,
It's
I'm
just,
excited to start the case though on Sarah Grace.
Yes,
yeah,
Monday is gonna be good, and
I
we're
think
not.
it's a safe zone, you know, there's no one's missing. There's a trial. It's
Yep.
been through a grand jury, you know, we can look at long crime and court TV stuff. I have no desire, and maybe we can talk about that because I really would like to find somebody that I can find that you can tells a good story and you can trust and doesn't have any of that stuff going on.
Mhm.
Because I don't now, and that's how I ended up in this cesspool of bullshit, and I want to get out, you know. So yeah, I'm excited because it's a different case and there's some social media aspect and you know.
What link did you want to post, Mr. Hat?
Oh, and Art, the Adnan case.
Oh yes.
So right now I am standing at, with what I know so far, I am going with guilty.
Yes.
Who?
Adnan Syed
Oh, him. Okay.
and Heyman Lee is the victim, which is
Mhm.
also another thing. Like you always remember who got convicted before you remember the victim, right? Like isn't that the
Exactly.
saddest thing?
Hmm.
But yes, I think he's guilty.
Oh,
And one of the reasons why I think he's guilty, I don't know how far in depth you are with it, but it's because his friend Jay knew where Hayes' car was. So, all in all, everything else that's going on, how did Jay know where Hayes' car was?
Well, and then he didn't even have his car or his phone.
Right. And Jay
So,
and the shovels and everything, like the kids are all sketchy because there was drugs, right? There was obviously, here we go with the drugs, but there was obviously drugs. They skip school, they buy drugs, they go smoke them at the girl's house, whatever, you know? That's why those kids were shady in the beginning. But when it boils down to it, Jay knew where that car was. Nobody knew where that girl's car was except for Jay. So it means that his story's got to be right. That Adnan told him and had him help him and dug the hole and blah, blah, blah.
mm.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't have Netflix.
It's not on Netflix.
We're
Oh no,
watching it on
iPhone.
YouTube.
Yeah.
No, not the actual what you guys. I'm not watching what you guys are watching. I can only find like, um,
Well, I've been
like
watching those too, Kursuma.
other channels. What's that?
Yeah.
Have you come across Shabari's page, his aunt or whatever? What's her name?
Arabia.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
She's family, well, close to the family enough to call herself family. And she was a huge advocate to get him out.
You know, he wasn't out for very long, was he? Before he
I
was.
think I think he's out still.
No, I do not think he's out.
Or did they put him back in?
They put him back in.
Okay. Yeah, it's just interesting. I'm ready to move on to something different, you know?
Yeah.
I like
Those
that
cases.
quote, Mr. Hat. Sorry. Mr. Hat put a quote, never let yourself be diverted either by what you wish to believe or by what you think would have beneficial. I can't say it.
Beneficial? Where are
Social
we?
effects
Well,
if it
yeah,
would,
that is good. I
but
can't
look,
read it
yeah,
out
but
loud.
look only and solely at what are the facts. Yeah. In full 3 parts. There's 3 parts to it.
All right. Well, every time we try to plan, God laughs at us because
I know, right? Something
we were
else
gonna.
happened, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I think,
No,
like I said,
that's
I think that was a good segue into.
deciding where your boundaries are, where ours are. How do we move forward and just dip our toes in without
Mhm.
getting caught up in all those streets?
Right. What do you think, Mr. Hat?
We have 4 people.
I'm sure Mrs. Hooker's in there too.
Yeah. It's okay, but I mean, people really should think about.
Mhm.
That's a lot of the times when I think about a lot of these cases, I look at both sides. I try to put myself in her shoes. I try to put myself in his shoes and get a good perspective and do it with kid gloves. Be a little kinder.
CC, yep, busted, she says.
Huh? Busted.
What is crazy nut? Don't know what she feels.
She
Oh,
had a
I'm
phone.
way up in chat.
Yeah. I think what, True Crime Crama Division or YouTube is toxic? Yeah, YouTube is toxic.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah.
Number 2. 2 in chat.
A 1
2.
or a 2.
But can we make it better? You know, let's be the change. What did they say? Be the change you want to see. Let's at least make an example of how you can handle it.
Yep. Yep.
You know?
Well, Monday we start.
Oh, it's for Sophie.
6, 7, 8.
6.
And then I was
7, 8,
trying to figure
9.
out the time. I was like, is it 4, 5, 6?
Right.
It is 4, 5, 6.
With me being the lowest number.
I know. I got to be the latest. Well, it was good to see you guys again.
Always.
Yes, you too. Thank you for coming up, you guys.
Yeah,
You're
because we
helping
don't
me
even
out.
really hang out in the same places out in the streets or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of
Kasuma
cool
had
though,
me
because then we
watching that.
can bring our different perspectives in, because we've been in different places.
12D7.
7.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, then,
subs, think about who you're supporting. Creators, think about what you're saying. Be
yep.
a little kinder. But I don't know. I
You
like a
know
little
what I've been
dumpster fire
following a
too.
lot on is the Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That one's crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm following quite a few cases actually. The David case I'm following. The new one, Melody Buzzard.
Oh yeah, that little girl.
That little
Oh,
girl. Yeah, that
yeah.
is getting quite interesting.
They
Mm-hmm.
said the mother isn't cooperating, right?
Isn't cooperating, and she's moving or something.
Yeah, that's what I don't
Oh no,
get.
no,
I
no.
don't.
They're thinking on the lines that she's been sold.
Oh, that yeah.
There's
So
such
that's
a
been
dark
kind of
world
interesting.
out there that I can't, you know what I mean? Like normal people say, how could anyone do that? And there's so many how can anyone do that's out there that people do that it would blow our minds.
Right.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess, when you have a mental instability, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's the psychology of it all that interests me, but I don't mean no harm to nobody. I could never do what some of these people do on their platform and talk the way they talk. Yeah, I swear. You know what I mean? We get a little, I don't know what word I would use. Spicy, but
Yeah.
have some control. You sound like you're in high school. Remember, I was saying before, it seems like they all walk up to their locker in the morning and go, "Did you see what she wore to school today?"
Yep.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Better get that thing on your lip checked.
Yeah, bullies,
Like,
bullies,
stop
bullies,
it.
Very much so.
bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Hat,
disgusting.
this is not going to be a true crime channel. We're just going to talk about cases once in a while, but we'll be up here being
And
our
life and the death penalty and
yeah. We'll be up here being our old crazy old selves and just chit chatting too. So
hoping to have a variety of conversations.
Well, I'd like to start playing a game, but I want to get Kursuma up to 90 subs. Then we'll start playing the game.
90 subs. Yeah.
We're shooting for the stars here.
Yeah, that's a challenge. That's the goal.
Slow and steady. Easy does it. Do a vertical live.
Quantity over quality.
Yes.
No, we don't want that. We want it the other way around, Art.
Oh, that's right.
Bought me what?
Maybe
Girl.
somebody else should fill out an application for a co-host and I can be replaced.
What is that, Mr. Hat? This hat brought me to Gore World. Of course, I also archived some stuff, a lot of stuff. I don't know what that is. He's an archivist.
Archivist?
Archivist.
All right.
Oh, food. Okay,
Oh,
foodie beauty.
Foodie Beauty.
Oh,
Did I say
was
booty?
watching.
I said foodie booty. Foodie
Yeah, there's so
beauty.
many conversations and so many things to talk about. Nobody should ever be stuck on just one thing.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
The variety.
Well, this was pretty good. A little bit more on the professional level, I think.
Doesn't have to
No?
always be that way, but yes,
No.
you are correct.
We seem to have our shit together better than the last one.
Damn chat. We're good now. We're good now.
That's right. Well, this morning was rough.
Yeah.
Booty
I
beauty.
need a nap now.
All right. Well, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna.
And yeah, I think an hour and a half stream is good.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like no more than 2 hours, because then you just start getting into.
Yeah, Cece, we're moving up in the world. We got chat.
Well, yep.
That was going.
We got a copyright act.
Yep.
A copyright act. Oh my goodness.
Fair use.
Fair use,
I gotta
not
get up and walk
abuse.
around.
Fair use, not abuse.
Well, alrighty, Priscilla, Art.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. Cece, Mr. Hat.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Hooker, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yes,
So-
this is. We're gonna.
And
even
anyone
keep-
else who may come and watch it on the replay if they're interested.
Replay crew.
Oh, Crazy Mama, even though she's not here right now. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
And we shall talk later.
Okay, sounds good. Everybody have a good rest of your day or night.
You need an outro next, Christina.
Yes.
We're gonna make this
I thought you were singing.
Moving on up.
to the east side. Oh.
Okay. There's your outro.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Goodbye. I'm
Bye.
scared.